Sorry about that, Busy. I did not mean to sneeze on microphone. Good morning, guys. I'll be switching scenes in 1 second. Happy Wednesday, all that good stuff. Not sure why we have a shadow today. I wonder if my light's going bad. Yeah, it's one of these days, man. I was trying to grab my earbud and all of a sudden just sneezed. Let's adjust some lighting up here. Yeah, it's my end. I can see it. Gonna play with the little lighting, right? That's better. So, how are you doing, bud? Hopefully, you're doing all right. Hopefully, everybody is. We got a nice little show for us today. I am starting rather early today, and that's because I have quite a few products I have to kind of push out today and try to get stuff done. Keep it under 100, 180. Doing good, man. Doing good. I'm doing all right. Besides that little sneeze, I don't know where it came from, and then I cracked my phone. Yeah, of course. I think I cracked it carrying all the packages upstairs. I was didn't expect as many packages as there was downstairs. It's all good. I believe it's just the screen protector, so I'll just have to grab some more. Should not be an issue. I'm gonna check a few things real quick, like make sure everything golden. And today we are doing a giveaway today during today's stream, guys. We are giving away one of the items in the stream. I'm gonna post a bunch of the giveaway links, and I'm gonna talk about them as we go. The first one, guys, is we're giving away during this stream 2 Fetal black wrist braces to 2 separate people. So we are giving away 2 of those today. Then Mrs. Dragon Blogger, of course, is giving away a diamond pendant on the 19th. So make sure to enter that one. Then we have the Elegoo Neptune 2S 3D cleaner or 3D printer giveaway going on, plus the Eufy security video doorbell. Which one? The Weddy? The one from last night's stream? Good morning, Evans. Nope. It actually has a tray that pops out. So there is a drip tray that sits in the bottom that your grill goes in, or your roasting pan. So there is a drip tray in there that pulls in and out, and then the rest you just wipe down. It's actually pretty easy. I had no problems cleaning that. Is it dishwasher safe? The drip tray. I mean, you probably could put it in the dishwasher. I would hand wash it. That way, the nonstick coating will actually keep it, keep its nonstick coating to it. But you probably could dishwash it. I mean, it does go all the way up to, I believe, 450 degrees, so I wouldn't see why dishwasher wouldn't be able to wash it. It's just, depending on how hard your dishwasher runs. So I tend to never wash my knives or my drip trays or stuff like that. Hey, Pensei. Hey, Pat. I'm watching a couple chats here, guys, so I'm talking to several people. Yeah, I mean, you could. You definitely could. I wouldn't see why you couldn't. Guys, first product up is, of course, the awesome Zotac 3070 Ti Trinity overclock graphics card. Now, I am actually using this graphics card right now. Now, I upgraded this graphics card from a 2080 Super, and I have noticed that it actually does outperform the 2080 Super, which is great. So we're going to show you guys this video. We're going to play this video for you, and you guys are going to hear, of course, my introduction. James here, and today we're taking a quick look at the new product by Zotac. This is Zotac Gaming's GeForce RTX 3070 Ti overclock, guys. This is their Trinity version, so it's a TI Trinity overclock. Now, guys, you have 2nd gen ray tracing. Of course, you have 3rd gen Tensor cores. You have the Spectra 2.0 RGB lighting on this. You also have the Ice Storm 2.0 advanced cooling with the active fan cooling system, which means if you're at idle, the fans will actually stop and not when you're powering, so it will keep cool. Once it feels the temperatures are raising, it will actually kick the fans on. Now, we will talk about that real quick, about the fans. So the fans do auto shut off at certain temperatures. So don't be scared if they're not running at, let's say, 50 Celsius or 55 Celsius. It is perfectly fine. Now, if you are like me, I set it to come on at 60 no matter what. And that's because I do a lot of video rendering, and I don't want it to be, just finish video rendering and then the fans shut off. I want it to stay extra cool just to keep it a little protected because I do a lot of rendering. So you can do that with the software, just to give you a heads up. Built-in software, guys, if you need, but it does have a metal RGB backplate. Plus, you have the Firestorm utility if you guys need that. Now, the cool part about this is this has 6144 CUDA cores, right? Then you have 8 gigabytes of GDDR6X, and it is a 256-bit memory, of course. And then the boost clock on this is 1800 megahertz. Now, you also have the memory of 19 gigabyte speed pass-through. You also have the PCIe 4.0 16x slot that you will need to use. Now, you can do 3 display ports, 1.4 on this, guys, plus 1 HDMI 2. So just remember that, guys, you do have 4 plugs on the back. It was a little bit of a downgrade from my last graphics card because my last one actually had a USB-C output on it, but I don't really notice the difference. I quit using the USB-C, and it's not a big deal. 0.0, I believe you have on here. So you have that. Now, the 3 times HDMI display ports are 1.4 versions. You can do those. Make sure you have those cords. 80 by 4320 at 60 hertz if you really need it. Depending on your monitor. Just remember, guys, the higher you go, the different settings you're going to have to set up. Now, you also have the ultra-high-speed HDMI. I can't see the bits. I apologize, buddy. I'm not actually watching the Twitch stream itself. 4 displays off this one graphics card. Now, the one thing I will point out is if you donated bits, I truly do appreciate that, power supply to power this puppy because you will be drawing at least 310. I'm actually watching Restream chat, so now I can't see everything that pops through this. You will need 2 8-pin connectors, and they do give you the splitters, but I do suggest using, if you have them on your GPU, just use the 8-pin. Definitely use the other cables. GPU. Now, we're going to pop this open, guys. We're going to give you guys your first look at a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, dude, I truly appreciate that, man. Really, really do. Yeah, so I'm actually streaming on Amazon right now, so it's hard for me to have Twitch stream up, Amazon stream, plus Restream, plus all my other softwares. I would need probably a 3rd monitor. I do appreciate the 500 bits, man. Really, really do. This is my first look at this card, too. So you guys are seeing what I'm seeing live. Now, we're going to show you the front. Of course, they're pretty proud of all their stuff. But on the back, you get your first kind of look at the card itself. Hey, good morning, Alley Cat. That's not what you guys are here for, is it? Let's try to pull this open without damaging the box, of course. So you get a box inside of the box, right? Like most boxes. We'll set that RTX slip cover over the side. And then you have their logo, the Zotac logo, which is very cool. And then you open it up. How's everybody doing? Greeted with the extended warranty slip. We're going to put that. Yeah, guys. This is actually the first graphics card that I can actually get down with. I'm going to admit to you something. Out of all the graphics cards I've dealt with in the past, you always get this little driver CD, right? by the time you get the graphics card, those drivers are always obsolete. So you literally just go to like the graphics card maker's website, or EVGA or AMD, whatever graphics card style you're using, and install the newest and best drivers that way. So I was actually quite happy to see that this one did not waste your time, did not send a driver CD, which was great. Good morning, Phil. Set aside, guys. We really don't need that. Then we're gonna pop this over here like this, right?
Warranty card. Who needs one of those?
Start pulling stuff apart, and this is where you're gonna start seeing stuff. First is your two adapters, guys. You have your 8-pin to dual 8 pins if that's what you need. Or I should say dual 6 to 8.
It's in the chopper, man.
If you need those splitters. Then you have the GPU itself and nothing else in the box. So why do we need the box? We don't. Let's grab this.
That's right.
Let's
We don't
just
need no
set this
stinking box either.
aside for you guys, and then we have this big old beast, right? Now it is wrapped in static.
Hey, you would think.
Wrap, so be careful, guys. So,
You would think they would,
that
but
out. I'm going to set that down just like this. Here is your first look at the card. As you guys see, it is rather long and very nice looking. I'm actually quite impressed with the look at this.
I do too
Now,
sometimes.
it has nice little tack logos. I'm going to bring this closer, right? While trying to stay clear of the gold cover.
Yeah, it went from a 2080, and I'm going to tell you, the 2080 Super was actually bigger than this 3070. Now, bigger in size and weight. Now, this 3070 actually doing all benchmarks I have tested with it, it spanks my 2080 Super. So I'm quite happy with the 3070.
You have nice logos all the way through. 3 fans. Awesome looking. On the back,
One
you have your
downfall of
plugs.
this card,
This is
though,
where
and you guys will see
3
it.
display ports and your 1 HDMI. And on the side, this is your dual 8-pin setup. That's where you'll power it up. Now,
Right there.
It is right.
That is the downfall of this graphics card I've noticed with some of the newer graphics cards. They're putting the power ports right in the middle of where the RGB logos or their logos are. They could put it on the end. It wouldn't be that hard for them to move it to the end, but I guess they would have to make a whole new PCB board design. But I would have loved it moved. I don't have no extra little pieces to move it, so it does block part of your coloration if you guys are really into the RGB stuff. I'm really not on my main PC, so it's just plain red, so it doesn't bother me that it's kind of blocked, but some people it might annoy.
In the middle. Now, I wished this would have been on the edge somewhere, like on the back edge or something, not straight out in the middle. I'm not a fan of that because if you know the card goes down like this, that means the power pins have to go over the RGB of the fronting that lights up.
My MSI graphics card
I prefer that this wouldn't have been there, but
still,
you know, that's the way they did it. Then you have your 16X slot. This is your PCI 4.0 slot. I'm going to put that back on for now.
Pins, guys.
Then you have your back or top metal shield. Of course, live the game. There's Zotac and the GeForce RTX. Very nice, very cool, elegant, nice looking card, guys. Really love this card. So, guys, next is we're going to actually put it in a computer.
Jump forward. Show you guys
to actually clean it out if you need to clean it. I'm going to pull those little pieces aside like my decorations.
I cleaned it afterwards.
And we're good to go. So the first thing we would start with is actually the pin slots. Now I'm going to actually turn a light on.
That MSI was at the end. I liked it. So you can actually
see this a lot better. Now hopefully this will bring you in. We're going to slide you in here, guys, just like this, right? Here we are. You're up nice and close.
Now this
is where you'll start doing some work.
All the work with his big ass hands.
Pull the 8-pin off. Pull the second 8-pin off. Now I have 8 pins, of course, because I have a 2080 Super in here.
How you doing, man? Good morning.
Next, you're going to want to pull off the 2 screws that hold in this GPU. Remember to...
Now, as you guys see, the MSI 2080 Super actually needs a GPU SAG bracket. Now, I still think my 3070 may still need a SAG bracket, but unfortunately, the Zotac wouldn't meet up with this sag bracket I had, and of course the sag bracket actually came with a 2080 Super, so I did have to take that off. Now guys, you will actually have to unscrew these two thumb screws, but unfortunately the way these thumb screws are set in the Phanteks Evolve case that I have, it is hard to reach with your little fingers. It's the Phanteks Evolve, so it is technically a mid ATX case. It fits an ATX board. So I've actually had an M ATX board in this case at one time also. So I did have a very large board in this.
Because guys, literally it's the screws. But to do this, you need to pull that out. But first, back here on the PCIe slot, push the little pin. It will release the graphics card, so you're good to go. Now we just take this screw completely out and set it aside. Now, as you guys see, I do have a GPU sag bracket in here. Hopefully I can use this again. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. Now remember, these cards are big, so make sure you have the room in here. So now that I actually release that, you guys will see it comes out. Here is my MSI 2080 Super,
which is so much bigger
out and rather filthy. Now with this, I'm going to actually set this aside, guys, so
put it in the box, didn't
this
clean
card. By doing that, I'm going to actually share that. So here's my conundrum. This does not have space for a GPU sag bracket. So even if I put this in here, it will not fit. Which then means I need to pull this bracket out.
Jump forward, guys.
To see in place, and you should be the PCIe slot to make it compatible. Now remember, guys, you are putting this in upside down. So just like this. Push it in, make sure it's lined up. It'll click in place, and you should be nice and taut. Grab the two screws, the thumb screws, guys. You can literally do this with your thumbs if you really need. Simple, easy.
Thanks, man. I couldn't get over there and write that.
In. I like to use a screwdriver because it makes it a little easier.
Margaret.
Just like that.
Now, guys, when you are doing this, make sure to line up the backside also. That way your plug connectors are not touching the top of those little slots. You want to make sure there's enough distance between them so you don't short out anything, of course.
Make sure it's in. Grab your top thumb screw, because it does take two slots, so you are using thumb screws, guys. Just like that.
And there's your shout out, buddy. Thank you for the bits.
Well, I guess I needed a different screwdriver for this, but works. Now you have to plug in your PCIe, your power plugs, right? You have your 8.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I have a 360 AIO in this. I have 6 fans on the 360. I also have 3 fans on the top, plus the 140 in the back. I have the 4 sticks of RAM. Before I did have the M-ATX board in here, so it does fit. You can do it. I was questionable about it at the first when I first built this PC with the M-ATX, but it actually all went together. You know, when I bought the case, I was not thinking about the board being an M-ATX, so the board was a big board. It did fit. This board fits. All of it fits, including the cards. And the airflow is just great. I have no complaints with this case.
Slot pins right here, of course.
Even though I want the new Phanteks Evolve X case in white.
Of course.
Not sure why white, but I do.
Now this is kind of where I was a little finicky, because once you're in, right, your power plug blocks part of the RGB. If you have long enough cords, you probably could run them down.
Sir, I need you to reach out and see if we can get that Phanteks Evolve X in white.
Little,
I would love to do a build in that.
Spreadings of the wires to make it look at least nicely. And you have the graphics card in. Now I'm going to back up. Just like that. Your graphics card is installed. Now, if you have a sag issue, get a sag bracket that will work with this graphics card. This one would not, guys, because the other card...
Now, that's one thing I will point out, guys, is the sag of these GPUs. Because they are so big, a lot of them sag. By luck, the motherboard I do have does have the metal bracing in there to help support the PCIe slot. Now, it didn't really help a lot with the 2080 Super. I still needed the sag bracket. This one doesn't sag as much. You will actually see on this graphics card that the actual bend that you see is actually the heat shield or the back shield of the top of the GPU bracket or the GPU back plate. So it's not really sagging, which is great. Now, I still want to get a sag bracket for it at some point because I love the look of blocking lots of the extra slots up. But if I move to the new Phanteks Evolve X case at some point, I'm actually going to mount the GPU vertically or a different direction because you can actually do that in that case, unlike this one.
If it stuck out farther, it would not actually hold this.
I would love to show the whole GPU
Not a big
off.
deal. Reverse technology. Now, I'll be right back. We're going to power this up and kind of show you guys this real quick. Okay, guys, I now have it plugged in. I'm going to show you guys the first power up and boot. So you guys can see it lights up. And this is where I'll point out a few things. You're just going to see nice and blue right here, lit up graphics card.
Now you guys will see my disappointment of where the wire plugs are.
So if you guys can figure out another way to run those wires, please do so.
I've had a few
this
like
is the
that.
only way I'm going to be able to run it right now because that's the way it is. But nicely done, very nice, looks great. The
So guys, it really is an easy process of installing this graphics card. The graphics card works well. I've done a lot of testing, and I am scoring a lot higher than my 2080 Super was, which is great. A lot of screaming. I had that. I was like that with my PC desk I just built, buddy. The instructions were so bad that I quit reading the instructions and literally put it together by eyesight. What should have only took me about 30 minutes because I'm so used to building computer chairs, computer desk, furniture and stuff. It should have only took me 30 minutes. It took me almost an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I'm telling you, it was a pain. And then even after I put it together, I still drilled extra holes and added extra screws because I did not like certain parts of it. The IKEA. I'm pretty sure do-it-yourself would have been a lot easier. So guys, that is the Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 3070 Ti Trinity overclock graphics card. If you guys need one, this is actually a great card at a great price. As you guys notice, the prices of these cards have come down quite a bit compared to what they were a year ago or 2 years ago, which is just crazy. Now we're going to be moving over to some Anker products, guys. Anker makes some very phenomenal products, including this RGB light set, guys, that I actually did. These are the Soundcore Beat lights, and I still need to hang these up somewhere. I just haven't got there. Always so busy. James here, and today we're taking a quick look, guys, at a new product from Anker. This is their Soundcore Beat Light B32. What does the B32 mean? It stands for 32 feet of LED strips. Now, this is an RGB plus strip, so they do say it can actually do segmented colors throughout the strip, which is kind of cool if it can. We're going to actually test that and see. I can't really install it today, but we're going to give you guys a quick installing and show you guys a little bit of lighting. Now, they do have a customizable mood lighting effects. You can actually sync with music and all of that cool stuff with their Soundcore app. So make sure to add the Soundcore app.
Nice
so
hat he's wearing, too.
Let's show you guys.
Our merch
Right
store is full of nice products if you guys are looking for merch.
The box of LEDs, and I'm going to open this up. I just ripped the front. So actually, it's got 2 strips.
Hey, Donna.
I was not expecting 2 different strips, so you do have.
Before we go on,
since there's more people in here, we are running a whole bunch of giveaways, including 2 wrist braces today, guys. If you need a wrist brace, you might want to enter this giveaway. We're giving away 2 of them at the end of the stream. Second or foremost, Mrs. Dragon Blogger is giving away a diamond pendant necklace Sunday. So make sure to enter that. And this is from her own collection, which is awesome of her. Then we have the Eufy Security doorbell, guys. Eufy is actually Anker, and we're showing you guys some Anker products. Eufy makes some great products. So that is that giveaway right there. And then we have the Elegoo Neptune 2S 3D printer that we are giving away. So we have a lot of giveaways going on, guys. Make sure to enter them. Of course, you guys, for the wrist brace, you got to be live on Amazon to claim those at the end, just so you know. 2 strips of these guys, and on the back, and I'll actually pop one of these open, right? See if I can get this open. Kind of show you guys this, because this is kind of cool. you have the strip right here, guys, right? On the back, you actually have the 3M adhesive, and I'm gonna kind of show you, hopefully show you this a little better. 3M adhesive, you peel it, stick it, guys, to anything you
Make
need.
sure you wipe
Now,
down the area
the
you're
cool
sticking
part
this
is
to.
right here, and I know this is kind of hard to zoom in, but there you go. You can actually cut it on that ground part, guys, if you really need to cut to shrink this cable down if it's too long. Then you have the standard 3-prong 5-volt plug-in. On that, you have 2 of those, which is cool. Now, to stick the 3M adhesive, make sure you wipe down the surface you're using with like an alcohol prep pad or a nice cloth. Then inside here, you actually have the controller, which controls both LED strips. You have your power, you have your light cycles, and then you have your Bluetooth.
Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, just like I tell you guys with the Govee products, make sure to download the app for these lights or the speakers, the Anker speakers or Eufy products, guys. The apps make these products 100 times better. It is just crazy how much more you can do with the app than having the pre-built-in settings.
Because this is Bluetooth. It does come with 2 alcohol prep pads, guys, right?
It's not enough for the whole stripping.
Some more 3M adhesive style.
Now, those are cool to have.
Clips. Now, the 3M adhesive, we'll talk about this. I'm going to show this out. You can either 3M adhesive this to the wall to hold the actual strips to the wall and actually use that. Or you can use a screw and screw through this. And it does come with the screws to actually screw into the wall or whatever you're going to actually connect it up there. Looks like you have several pieces of that, which is great that they give you that, plus the 2 alcohol pads. Then on the other side of this box, you actually have the standard wall brick. Guys,
I wished, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I wish these companies that are making these light sets and other devices moved away from these power bricks. I wish they would just go to a standard plug. They're always so bulky. I mean, they're not bad. They're just bulky, and when you start adding several of these power bricks into your surge bar or something, it takes up so much space.
Guys, of course. But what does it look like and how does it work? So let's take this out. Plug this in right here, right? I'm going to reach down here.
Like a Christmas
I'm going to grab me an LED extension cord. We're going to plug in the extension cord. I'm going to kind of close this box and set the extension cord on there. Then we're going to grab the LED strip that we actually opened right here, and I'm going to unstrip.
For all the regulars, yes, the bucket is still there.
One side of this, guys, and remember, they do clip in a certain direction, so make sure that you clip it in properly. So this actually has a hook here, and this has a little lip. That is how you'll actually connect it. It will connect, and then you guys can see the LEDs are already on and already going. They're actually quite bright.
Beautiful coloration on these guys.
I actually like this. Now, the controller, of course, guys, right? So we can recycle the patterns, and we can change the patterns just like this.
Telling you guys,
it's really cool to be able to show you guys this with the round, and then we're going to hit the pattern again.
So, guys, several pre-built-in patterns and lighting effects on that controller, or you hook it up through Bluetooth onto your phone app, and you can set it to whatever you want, plus scenarios that are already there. The Anker product is beautifully done. I really recommend Anker products. If you guys have any questions about that light set, please ask. If not, we're going to be moving over to the upgraded version of the Anker Soundcore Boost Bluetooth speaker. Now, I did this video also, so it's going to be a lot of intros for me, and we're going to just pop past the little
James
intro,
here, and
right?
today we're talking getting it wet, guys. It ain't going to hurt it. Does have 12 hours of play time.
It is fully waterproof, guys.
Does have their bass boost technology, plus their customizable EQ if you really need. Now, like I said, fully waterproof, guys. It is 20 watts of power, and it has wireless stereo pairing capabilities, plus USB-C connectivity.
And I should have pulled all these out. Charge your devices off this,
so if you need to charge your phone, you can actually do that. Let's pull this out, and let's give you guys your first look at this product. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, it actually came out a little different than I was expecting. So we have the box here, right? We have our USB to USB-C cable, which is very cool to actually have. Plus our instruction manual.
Check your points first. Exclamation points to make sure you have enough.
We have the end cap if you need the end cap of the box. And then we have the speaker. The speaker is actually quite nice. Now, it does have a fabric around it, guys. So if you take this to the beach, the sand may stick to the fabric. Just remember that. On the side,
sand
guys,
will stick in that fabric, guys.
Plugged area. You pull that open, and that is where you'll see your USB C and your USB plug.
And your Bluetooth.
Actually is TWS, so the true stereo pairing. That's kind of cool to actually have that. And on top, guys, we have our power button, plus and minus for the volume, plus the play and pause button, and bass boost up. Then you
blow
have
your
your
eardrums out in a
NFC,
minute, guys.
and let's power this up and give you guys your first
I
look.
heard you guys loved it last night.
Hopefully you guys can hear that. Quite cool, quite easy. Now, the question is, how do we connect it Bluetooth? Guys, I'm going to actually check that real quick and I'll let you know. Okay, guys, to actually get this in Bluetooth mode, you hold the power button down for 2 seconds and it'll automatically pair up.
There you go.
Now,
You got 95.
Now that we do that, I'm going to set this down here, guys, just like this. I'm going to grab my phone. We're going to grab the Soundcore app right over here, guys. It's going to pop up and we are going to go into pair mode. Now, we're going to go down here and it should automatically detect, and it did right there. Hopefully you guys see this. Anchor Soundcore
I
Boost.
love the how
We're
it
gonna
auto
click
detects
connect.
products.
And now it's going to connect. It's going to go over here, guys. It does say firmware update.
Firmware.
We're not
Now
going to actually do the
pop forward, guys.
You hold down this big circle, it's going to go into EQ
You can
mode.
adjust the
You have
EQs,
several of the
presets,
bottoms, or
all
you
of
can
that
do
cool stuff. But what does it
turn
sound
the
like?
bass boost on of control right here, guys. If you or pause,
What's the
you
sound,
can
man?
power it on and off.
Getting
and
a
you
weird
can go into
message
settings
on
if you
entry
need
page.
settings,
Sorry,
guys,
you're
which is
creating
really
too
cool.
many entries.
Okay, it
Try
made
again
me do a
later.
firmware update. So just remember,
that
guys,
would be
you may
something
have to
for
do the firmware
Justin.
update. So I did the firmware
And
update. Now
Justin's
we're going to
probably
play
at
this,
work.
right? We actually have this in play. We're going to turn the volume up as we go. So we're about a
Not sure
quarter
what
of
that
the
is.
way. We have bass boost up, and I'm going to hit that down, right? Just put it back on. We have minus over here if you need minus volume. Or plus. Bass boost on, of course.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time.
Now, guys, this thing works very well, sounds great, and it is actually decently priced. It's actually a really good Bluetooth speaker. Now we're going to go to the next one, which is the Anker Soundcore Flare 2 Bluetooth speaker. This one actually has RGB built into it. Now, you guys are going to see this again. A nice little speaker. James here. Today we're taking a quick look at a new product.
I will have
from
it
Anker,
looked
guys. This
into.
is their Soundcore Flare 2 immersive 360-degree Bluetooth speaker. Now the cool thing is this does have bass up. It also has PartyCast. PartyCast means you can connect it up to 100 or more other speakers and throw the party throughout the house. So that means if you have, let's say, another
Yes.
Anker
Let's
product,
talk about that, guys. You can actually hook up hundreds of more of these in here, or other ones of their speakers that actually has PartyCast. I'm not sure who needs that many, but you could. Let's pop forward here.
cable,
Session.
which is nice
Or
to see that they
USB-C.
switched over to the USB-C stuff. And then you have the instruction manual.
We don't need
That's about it. We really don't need the instruction manual, guys, so we're good there. Then we'll pull
That's
out
right.
the speaker
no
and
manual.
kind of show you guys this. Okay, now that I pulled the wrapper off, guys, we are good to go. This is the Soundcore. I actually like this. It's almost looks like a microphone or something. It is really cool looking. I
It
kind
really
of
does look like a
enjoy
microphone
the
with a
look.
cover.
Now on the bottom, it does have a nice rubber pad, guys, so you don't have to worry about it scuffing up anything. On top, you have a lighting button, volume up and down. You have the mode button, and then you have your power button. This button, I believe, is probably for your bass up.
We're checking
I
points,
take that
are we,
back.
guys?
We have bass up on the very back, and then we have Bluetooth button. And right here is where you're going to be your plug-in. Now, the cool thing about this, since it's waterproof, guys, they make this nice thick plug to go over that. There
and
is your
QR code on the
USB-C
back of that plug.
plug or
unfortunately.
cable to go in that, which is really cool. I like that they did that. Now, of course, we're going to power this up, but before I do that, I'm going to turn my noise cancellation stuff off so you guys can hear it, and you'll hear what I hear. Okay, I turned my noise cancellation off. We're going to grab the power button right here, right? We're going to hold it down. You guys should have heard that pop on, which is actually cool.
Now you got the
I
2
kinda
rings
like
of
the
RGB
coloration.
LED lighting,
That's
which is
nice.
actually very nice
You
looking.
guys see that actually looks really, really good. Now, what we're
If
going to
you're
do
a
is
fan of
we're going to
RGB.
actually hold down the Bluetooth button on the back.
No,
You
not
guys see it's
me.
beeping. Now we're going to be pairing. I'm going to grab my phone. We're going to drop down Bluetooth, and I'm going to pair it to it. pull up my Bluetooth if my screen would quit being touchy. So this might take a second, right? We're pulling it up, guys. Now we're going to have this down here. Of course, we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff, and it looks like we have to hit the Bluetooth one more time, maybe. Let's see here. Let's hold the Bluetooth down again one last time. Now we're flashing blue, so now we should be seeing it. We will refresh our list. There we are. Soundcore Flare 2.
No.
We are going to hit the Soundcore Flare 2, and I know, guys, it's really bright to see this. The only way to actually stop that brightness is to do this. And we'll kind of drop that down, of course. And we're going to pop out of that. Now, I have the actual Soundcore app. We're going to hit the Soundcore app. And this is going to pop up. This is really cool how this works. We're going to show you guys.
The app works just like what we just showed you, but let's show you what it sounds like, right?
Sitting here, I have it sitting here for a reason, so you guys can actually see what I see, right?
I had to remember where the
bass
timing
boost
is on some
up on
videos.
there. Now I got some music here. We're gonna play this.
Now these speakers are really loud.
As you fade away, as you fade away,
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake.
So as you guys see, the speaker works really great. I was actually quite impressed with this one because it was shaped different than most other Bluetooth speakers. I was just questioning it, but it actually sounds really, really good, and they work very well. The coloration's great. The apps are just as good. Now, we're going to be moving over to another Anker product, guys. This is their wireless power bank. This wireless power bank is a 10,000 milliamp power bank, and it is, I believe, the wireless charging capability, so you can charge your wireless phones or
from Dragon Bar.
Today with an unboxing of a product from Anker.
This
This
fool
is their
tells me
wireless
every
charger.
time, man.
This is a power bank. This is a 10,000 milliamp power bank. You should be able to charge an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12 at least once with that, or a Samsung S10 twice, or like mine S21. You should be able to do twice because of the 4,500 milliamp battery. iPad mini, you should be able to get about 5 times charge on that. Now, this does have a 5-watt wireless charger, so you should be able to charge your wireless device, any wireless device compatible, straight on the
From
device
Makeda,
itself.
hydrate or dihydrate, guys.
Now, while doing that, you can actually
Drink
use the
that
USB-A
expensive
or USB-C
faucet water.
charging port to charge another device. Now, you'll be able to charge 2 devices at once. Just remember that if they are over 5,000 milliamp batteries, you're going to kill this off quick. So, all in all, you'll be able to charge any wireless device that is compatible with wireless charging off this.
Guys, this is compatible with most iPhone products or Apple products that have wireless capabilities. It is also compatible with all your Samsung devices, like your earbuds and stuff. You just set it on, you're good to go. Now, it does have a plug on it, so you can actually plug it in and double charge product. So you have wireless charging, plus you have the cable charging. And all of it's great. Now, the size, let's just jump forward and kind of show you guys this, right?
Very cool. 1 USB-A.
You have the USB-C cable to USB.
Now, this USB-A to USB-C will charge this device, or you can use it to charge another device.
The other
off of
device.
it. The device itself, very small. It's not that large, which is kind of cool, because some of them I have used are big. So let's pull this device out. Let's get rid of the plastic, guys. Here is your 10K wireless charger. Very easy, simple to see. You guys see the Anker. This little circle indicates where you set your device. Like your phone, set it right in the middle, and it should start just charging. Now, some problems with that. Your phone case.
So, guys, just make sure your phone cases are ultra thin and can actually do the wireless charging, or you may need to take the case off. This product works very well. Now, since it is 10,000 milliamps,
Your Samsung S21, like I have, is about 4,000 milliamp battery. So you'll get about 2 charges off that device. If you, let's say you have a 6,000 milliamp phone battery, you're probably going to get 1.5 charges off it. All in all, the product works phenomenally well with no issues. Now, the next product up is actually from Brightech. This is the cordless stick vacuum. I actually did this. This vacuum is really, really good. And it's actually decently priced at like $139, and I believe it's got like a $5 clippable or 5% clippable coupon today. It does come in multiple of colors. We are showing you guys the white and blue, and I actually had this. I did give it away. It was a great vacuum. I just did not have space for it, so I gave it to the neighbor. Now, instead of showing you guys this all the way through, we're going to talk about it. This has a battery, has multiple filters. The filters come off. You can actually have the extended pieces, or you actually have like your wand pieces. Now, the cool part is you can break it down, and the floor moving head actually has LED lighting, which is really, really great. They also have multiple modes of power on this too.
This is our 2-in-1 stick vacuum, guys. This is a rechargeable vacuum with 23 kPa suction power. It does have a motorized head.
It has a good amount of suction.
Multiple in pieces for this, guys. It does have the 25.2 volt.
Let's jump forward and we'll show you guys all the pieces come in, and we'll show you guys in
You
action.
can adjust it down. Now you have your crevice tool. This tool is good for getting in between your cushions, or you like your heater vents and stuff like that.
Or in your car.
Great little tool.
Get in your car seats, underneath your
Then
seats,
we
man.
have your motorized carpet wheel piece. Now, as you guys see, this is actually a fully style, like it doesn't have separate hairs.
So this one is actually different than other ones I've used, as it has like almost a fabric inlay on this. It doesn't actually have like the plastic bristles, but I noticed it actually works really good this way, and I was just surprised it didn't have the bristles, because the bristles are usually used to kick up the dirt out of your carpet, but this one actually worked well. We're going to jump forward here. I'm going to actually show you guys this in action right here.
Right?
I know we have it.
Turn that on so you guys
I know
can
I
see
dumped a
this
whole
in
bunch of
action.
rice on my floor too.
Comes on, you see the LED lighting, you see the wheel spinning. You guys can see it's actually nicely looking. I like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab probably a big old handful of rice, guys. I'm going to dump it on the floor, and I'm going to show you guys how well it will actually
more like
vacuum
4
up
cups of rice.
off my floor.
Wife will not.
So you guys give me a second. We will get that and get ready to have
I do the
some
rice
fun.
test all the time.
Okay, guys, as you can see, I have a big old thing of rice. We're going to actually do stuff that my wife hates. And that's we're going to spill stuff all over the floor, just like this. Bunch of
going,
rice,
man.
right?
More
You
rice.
guys can see it. Hopefully you guys can see this. Now, the
Man, my
worst part
feet are
is
in the
if
shot.
you have rice and you just want to give you a better viewing angle right here, we have a bunch of rice down here. You know, bare feet. We're just going to grind it into the floor. Normally wouldn't do that.
I
with
don't
bare
suggest
feet,
doing
but
that with your
since
bare
I'm
feet.
saving the rice, whatever. Grab the vacuum, guys. Pull the trigger, turn it on. We're going to start sucking this up. And this is on low. Now, as you guys know, rice will actually bounce around, so you will actually have to probably go over it. Let's turn it on. Let's go high.
Guys, hear that kick in, man. That motor kicks in really
That's got
good.
a good amount of suction, but wait a minute. Let's add some more length to this.
And it's actually really nice looking. I love the coloration. It really is a nice vacuum, guys. It works well, as you guys can see. I love that it actually has the extender inside the one piece, so you don't need a couple different attachments. It's all right there. Really, really nice cordless stick vacuum, guys. And actually, battery life is about 28 minutes of usage, depending on how high you use that motor. Now let's move over to the Simcom products, but of course we're going to talk about these giveaways. We're going to post these. It really is a nice one. Now I actually use my top pin stick vac more than my Dyson. The top pin I got to test, and I was like, wow, this is actually better than my Dyson Animal. I was blown away about how well it really worked. Now, This Brightech works almost as good as the top pin. The only difference is the top pin actually has the bristles compared to this has that roller. Now let's talk about giveaways, and we'll just post all those real quick, guys. We are giving away wrist brace at the end of this to 2 different people, so make sure to enter that, guys. Now the Syncom leg and foot wraps. This is actually, I did this.
James here with a quick unboxing showcase
I
of
did
this
this.
product. This is from Syncom. This is their air compression leg massager, guys. This has 2 modes, 3 intensities, and can fit up to a leg of up to 28 inches around.
Yeah, it fits
so
big people.
a very large leg it can fit. Just remember, at 28 inches round, it can fit up to. These are Velcro strapped, has an air compression, right?
These have 2 modes, 3 intensities of the modes, guys, which is really great. So the air compressions go in a 2 different mode styles with 3 intensities. It will actually supposed to have help stimulate the tissue repair or help stimulate your tissue with the airbags built in, which is really cool. We're gonna jump forward. I'll show you guys
So
this.
you get a little nice cinch strap carrying case for this. Then you get a couple Velcro extensions if you guys need these, plus the instructions of how to use it.
More than likely, most of you won't
Then you
need
get the
those
power brick,
extensions, but
just
they
the
do give
standard
them to you, which is nice.
Power brick, guys.
And then the power
We're
brick.
not really going to plug this in and show you, but you know, just standard powerhouse power brick for standard American
Oh
house
man, these
plugs.
flowers sitting next to me are killing me.
Then we get the first leg compress. Now this is how it works, right? You'll see this. This is the upper side. Inside here is the hose.
Guys, unstrap
The
it,
hose is
strap
what
it
we plug
on,
into
connect it to the
controller.
controller,
Then
and
you
pick
take
the
straps
intensity you
off
want. They
and
work
got-
well.
We'll actually show you guys how
I
to
actually
put
have
this
another
on,
one down here I gotta
so you
do.
guys can see that it work. Now they are labeled right and left. So that is
You
the
will
right
need
leg.
both plugged in.
You have the left leg. We're not going to pull them both out. There is just no need to show you guys both of them. You know, they're both the exact same, just opposite legs. So then you have the controller. And I'll come a little closer so you guys can see this. Power button, air pressure. You have low, medium, and high. Then you have setting 1, which is sequence. And then you have M2, which is the whole leg. So M1 will do the upper, M2 will do the whole airbag. On the bottom is where you'll plug it in, right there. Top one is R. Just plug it in just like that.
Hey Donna,
It's in.
have you tried
And now remember,
Doris?
this
Did you
is
try
your
that
leg.
from a different
This is
browser?
the air pump.
You can
You'll
actually
also
probably
plug in
try
the
entering
power
from a
brick
different
down there.
browser.
So I'm going to change views. I'm going to show you guys how to put this on real quick, just so you
I
guys
didn't even
can
think
see
about
the
that.
strap onto the leg.
Could
and
be
see
your
how it
browser.
fits. So if you guys give me a second, we'll change views. Okay, now we change views. You guys can see my ugly legs.
Oh, it's ugly.
We will
feet are
grab
bad.
this device, right? Like
Mine
I
is
said,
ugly feet.
it's a Velcro strap. So you just undo the Velcro, right? Grab your foot, pull your foot in, and
Slide
set it
in.
in. Now, just go
Snug
like
it up.
this, Velcro, wrap, and wrap. Once you're in, that is how it goes, just like that. You plug it back in, you hit, as you guys can see, plug it back in, hit the
So very simple, very easy to use, guys. Just plug it in, but make sure they're both plugged in or the pump will not work properly. Once they are both on and going, guys, you are set. These work very well. Now, on to another Syncom foot massager. This is actually a regular foot massager, guys. Now, I will tell you, if you have 11.5 or bigger feet, it may not fit in there fully. So you just remember that, guys. Oh, and this one's got the heating massage. This has multiple air pressure intensities, several modes, and several heating levels. It also has the removable inserts that you can actually
James
wash.
here with a quick unboxing. Area.
Let's just jump forward and show you guys this, right?
Instruction manual, right? Just a standard instruction
Don't
manual
want to
tells you
bore
how to use
everybody
it.
too much.
Tells you the panel, how to use the panel, and all that good stuff.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. Hey,
If I can
fan,
get
how
it
you
out.
doing, buddy?
is the standard power brick, right? Just standard house power brick. We'll show you guys this. Standard, and then circle plug.
My wife
Show
took
you guys
this
how to
away
hook
from
it
me.
up in a few.
Just gonna
And
tell you,
next is the device.
she took this, and it's
So,
on her side of the
get that
bed
out. We do not need this no more.
in the corner.
We will unstrap it right here. We will take the plastic off, and then we will unplastify this. So, we have the device. I'm going to bring it a little closer so you guys can see this. Nice gray egg domed. Their logo, right? Four
Now, I'm
nice
going to admit,
little-
I'm going to tell you guys, when using this, I actually liked high heat. With the high heat and the high intensities, it actually worked very, very well. So you just don't have all the massaging balls at the bottom. You actually have the sides air compressing onto your foot, which was really great. Now, the one problem with my feet is I wear a 12.5 to size 13. So the back part of my heel sticks out past the massaging area. So I wasn't getting the full massage that I could or should have got, but it works well and it works great. Now, cool part is it's definitely washable. So you can pull the inserts out and wash it, because who really wants to have somebody else's sweaty foot, stuff on them after using it. So I do suggest washing it. They are washable. Works well, plugs in easy. It's very easy to adjust the buttons to where you want it and the intensity that you want. Now, I went high everything. I kind of felt with my feet down low, I could barely feel it. But that's me, and I have really big, rough feet. So now I'm going to fix my earbud that was falling out. Great little product. Simcom, guys, makes some very fantastic products. Now we're going to pop over to this leaf blower, and I believe I actually did this leaf blower. While we're doing the leaf blower, I'm going to actually grab something, and this is the DinShare 20-volt leaf blower. So you guys are going to see this video. While we do this, I'm grabbing a product.
Unboxing and showcase of a new product. This is from DinShare. This is their cordless leaf blower, guys. Yes, you heard that right. It's winter, and I'm doing a leaf blower. So this is a 20-volt cordless electric leaf blower, guys. This will do about 150 miles per hour speed blowing, but it will also vacuum. So if you guys need dust vacuuming in your house, it'll do that. It will vacuum certain things. So it's about 200 CFMs, guys. Just remember that. This weighs about
why is it dark?
4.4 pounds.
Oh, the arrow was on it.
That's
I
right,
apologize, guys.
4.4
That looked
pounds.
dark.
So you have a 2-in-1 vacuum and leaf blower, which is very, very cool. The 200 CFM should be pretty good, guys. You have a 20-minute.
I don't have a
usage,
yard.
should last about 20 minutes of usage. Now we're gonna pop this open and try to give you guys your first look and show you. Now I won't be able to
Oh, it was
blow everything
Christmas
around
time.
because I am in my house or my apartment the wrong time of the year.
Yeah,
So inside
winter,
the pack,
when I
guys, as you guys can see,
did the video. Winter.
very simple, but this is the cool part. It actually comes with a carrying case so you can break it down. With their logo, DinShare. That is cool. Nice little design. Nice little straps, guys, right? Carrying straps. Pretty cool. Easy fabric.
Now, most
So I'm
people,
gonna
if
zip
they
it
have a leaf
over
blower, are
here.
not going to
I'm
put it
gonna
back in the
take some
bag.
stuff
They're
out.
going to put it in their garage
Second is
or their storage shed
dust bag.
and leave it all
Yeah,
as
dust
one
bags.
piece.
Dust
But they do
collecting
give you that
bags.
option.
So
So
you guys can collect and
Yeah, that-
use. They give you 2 of these. That's nice. Very, very cool. You have your nozzle or pointer. We're gonna have a bunch of pieces.
So and that is the other cool
You
thing
have
about this.
your
This is not
collection
just
for
a
the
blower;
duster.
it will vacuum also. You just have to reverse the
Hose.
process of where you put the stuff.
They will have some more different nozzles, different tips, different nozzles, guys, right, for vacuuming and stuff. Very cool. Now, this is a full kit. So you have your charger. The charger will show the battery life. You just slide it in, just like a normal one. Slide it in, let it charge. It'll probably take a couple hours to charge it. Just remember that. So you will need to charge it. Everything in this bag has
Oh,
a
the
hole.
Christmas
So,
theme.
here is your battery. Let's press the button. Hopefully this will do this. There we go. You guys can see, powered up, has light.
Oh,
So we
look
have
at
some
charge.
voltage. We'll be able to turn it on. The next is the blower itself.
So we have the little blower. It is small, guys. Just remember, it's a small blower. How do you use it? Well, you need the nozzles. Well, what nozzles do we need and how do we connect it all up is the good question. I think I grabbed the wrong nozzle. There is another nozzle here, right? Here we go. So we have another nozzle. This one slides in, twist, turn, grab your other one, twist and turn.
And
Right?
now you have a very long.
So you have your trigger
miniature
button right
leaf
here,
blower.
guys. We have a trigger. We have the battery. Slide the battery, just slide it in. Not bad. I kind of like that. Now, if you guys want to use it as the opposite direction, right? Take the vacuum bag right here. This is your collector bag. You will need to slide it onto the edge over here. Very simple, very easy, nice little product that actually looks very, very decent. Now we're going to be moving over to a product that I really recommend and love. This is from Exa. This is their GT1 gaming earbuds, guys. This is an earbud for gaming, and I'm going to tell you, these things are amazing. I'm just saying, they're really amazing. Now, these have a 1 millisecond or less lag time being connected, which is just phenomenal. You have a long battery life. You have Bluetooth 5.0, guys, which is just crazy. You have the 50 milliamp in-ear, each ear battery, plus you have the 500 milliamp case that it holds, which is just crazy to think. Now we're going to grab this real quick, and you guys will see the phenomenal design of this earbud case and their logo right there, guys. Now on the sides you actually have indicators for each earbud. When you pop this open, it should light up if it's fully charged, and it probably is not charged because it's been in the closet. But these earbuds, man, they are actually very nicely designed. Their logos for each side, they magnetically clip back in, right? So once you start getting towards it, it will actually just drop right into place and magnetically clip back in, which is just great. I love these. You have a lot of battery life, guys. You'll get probably 30 hours of use off these. Now, if you're like me and you only use one earbud at a time, you'll get longer lifespan off these. Now, USB-C style plug, of course, not that big of an issue. Now, I cannot remember if these are the ones or not that actually wireless charge, and I don't think they are. And I'm going to check real quick to make sure. So this is not the wireless charging set. This is the capability. Now, guys, pairing this to your phones is just simple. If you pair it to your phone, you can connect these to your PC and game with these. These things are beautiful. I'm telling you, they fit in your ears very well. At least they fit in my ears well. Now, a couple other things it comes with is this nice little other carrying case. Inside here, you'll have a bag. Inside this bag is full of other earbud tips if you need the earbud tips. It also comes with the cable if you need the cable to charge it. I'm telling you, these Exa GT1s are just beautiful. I'm going to grab the right ear tip, right? Right on in. Just like that. And you are in. That's how it sits. These things are gorgeous, fit well, and they actually sound great. They do have noise canceling built in, guys, so do not worry about that. I'm telling you, Exa is where it's at. Now, with music sounds great. I had no problems listening to anything and everything with these earbuds. But when you're playing first-person shooters or like Red Dead or something and you want to hear footsteps or stuff like that, you actually hear the footsteps coming up on you with these Exas. If you guys need an earbud set, Exa GT1, I mean, guys, at $39, this is a no-brainer buy. Now, I probably would use them more, except for when I stream like today, I use the Samsungs. But lately, I have not been using earbuds to game whatsoever. I've been using my home theater. Just saying. Exa, guys. Exa GT1s. Great earbud set. Highly recommend them if you guys need them. Pick them up. Really do highly recommend these. Any questions about that, guys? Now we're going to be moving over to a simple product from each ZUV. This is actually a dust cover kit for the Xbox Series X. I actually have an Xbox Series X. So I'm going to show you guys this. Right here.
James here. Maybe you have an Xbox Series X and you're wondering
Right now, what we're doing
how
now,
to
I'm
kind of
grabbing it.
slow down the dust collection on the back of this. Now, the cool part is that they actually make something for this out there, guys. This is from each of. They have their actual dust cover kit. Now, it comes with 8 silicone plugs plus 2 filter pieces, guys. Now, they are clip-on style. I'll show you this. Now, what we're talking about is on the back here, guys, right? You have all your plugs and ports where your power ports, your HDMIs, your Ethernet and stuff. Most people don't use all of that. Plus, you have these 2 big areas where dust collects. Well, the cool thing is they make a kit, like I said, and we have that kit right here. Simple little box, guys. We're going to open it up and show you guys this. This is kind of cool. Now, I like it because I actually live in an area that everything inside my house gets really dusty rather quick. So, a good way to get rid of all that is to have dust covers. Now, we have 2 different ones right here, right? They're on a plastic backing, and that means they are probably, let's see, we can actually peel this off and kind of see this. So these ones are actually sticky, guys. So right here, if you guys see, they actually have a sticky rounder outer edge. The inner edge is not sticky. So you will have to actually stick it on.
We'll talk
You
about
have
that.
2 of these filters.
They do stick on. They're not magnetic. So, of course, the Xbox is a plastic case. So you will actually have to, if they get too bad and grimy, you'll actually have to get a new set for these.
For the bigger areas, then you have the silicone plugs, which is what I really am excited about. These silicone plugs are actually really cool. You have nice long sections. Then you have the writing. Now, each one of these will say like power. Then you should have USB, Ethernet, USB, and your
HDMI
lane, of
lane.
course. Oh,
Now,
it says lane.
you also
But
have
the
a
rest
front
say
CD
HDMI.
plug.
Then you have all the others. Then you have this big slot tray. Now, the big slot tray, I did not realize they actually had that big slot tray, and that's actually for the front of the drive bay, which is kind of cool that they had that. That was not, I was not expecting. I'm going to actually pull this off, guys. You will have to break these off, right? Since they are on a silicone tray, you'll break them off just like that and grab it. Here we go. We have the long one. Now I will grab this and kind of show you guys this. Literally, it just slides in. And we'll make sure it's done properly. Just like that. Slide it in.
And put it in properly.
And it covers up the
Guys,
slot.
a fool.
Now, I actually use my drive, so I will not actually be plugging that one at all. But easily done.
It's
Nice
rare.
rubber silicone
Yes, I do
plugs,
use
guys.
that.
Let's grab one of the
I
dust
still
shields.
rent movies.
Right here, we have this dust shield. And again, like I said, guys, when you start peeling it, it is sticky. So sticking it on will be a little bit different. I'm going to actually change views. When I change views, I will show you guys a close-up and how to do these properly. See, guys, give me a second. Let's change views.
I didn't do
Okay,
it
now that
properly.
you guys see I brought you guys in closer, we're going to grab the expansion slot or slot storage expansion bay cover, which is right here. We're going to block that because we actually don't use that.
How
So
are you
just like that, we
doing?
blocked it. Now we're going to grab the
Important.
lane or Ethernet, right? Now we'll go in a certain direction, so you just put it in, block it up. Same with the USB ports. I don't use the back ports, so we're just going to block those off.
I really don't.
Very simple, very easy. I love that it can do that. Now, let's make sure they go in there properly. It looks like this one goes backwards. Let's make sure it fits in there right. So
Those
they
fools'
do
big
fit a
hands in the
little
way.
weird in some certain spots. Just make sure they're in there nice and tight. Now, I need the HDMI and the power left open, of course. Then you take these, for this area, you just literally peel them off. They are sticky, guys, right? So once you peel them off, this is where you'll actually line them up right here and connect them all the way up. Now just make sure they're lined up properly and they fit Great. Now I am not lined up perfect, so let's go up a little more.
And I still am not lined up perfect. Angle.
And there
But
you go. And that
it
will
is
actually
blocking,
help
and that's all you
keep the
need.
dust off the back of your Xbox, just like that. And you will copy and do the same with the other side, which we just grabbed the other one over here. They're just like this, guys, right? Then we line it up, back up here.
So very simple, very easy product, guys, if you want to keep the dust out of your Xboxes. Now we're going to be moving over to a product I actually laying here, and this is from Ixa. This is their 5.8 gaming headset, guys. This gaming headset does have noise canceling built in, has a 12-hour playtime, plus 7.1 surround sound with ultra low latency. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. This headset is phenomenal. If you want the ultra low latency, guys, use the dongle that comes with it. If you want to use this product on an Xbox or PlayStation, you'll actually need to plug this dongle in and connect the 3.5mm jack to get it to work properly. They do give you the 3.5mm jack. Then you have the headset. The headset is gorgeous, and it actually is very padded very well. Has a nice thick padding for the head. Does do a great bend test. We'll go back. You guys can twist it, bend it, whatever you want. Then you have the really thick ear cuffs. Now these things are just beautiful and so soft to the feeling. It's crazy. They do label left and right if you guys need to know that. Then on this side over here, you'll actually have your power plus your Bluetooth. So if you want to power it on just like this, hold it down, should come on. It just came on. It is powered on. Then you have mic mute right there. You have volume control, of course, guys. Then you have your USB-C plug. Now, as you guys see, it is lit up on the side. Now, another cool little part is it does have a retractable microphone. That microphone comes out, guys, bend it into place, and you're good to go. And I'm telling you, these are just a beat. Connected up to my PC. Headset's connected.
And line it up.
And it is working. Just that quick and easy, guys. No pairing. Now, if you want to use that way, if you don't want to use it either way, guys, connect up the USB-C style plug and plug the USB into your PC, and you are now in. The dongle has less lag. That comes with it. Ixa, guys, these Ixa E910s are just a beautiful, beautiful headset. I do recommend these guys, just like the last Ixa product. I highly, highly recommend them. And now that my earbud's falling out for some reason, because I had this on.
And you are on.
Very good. Now, guys, these are about an inch thick ear muffs or ear cuffs for your ears. I'm telling you, those things are just so soft. And the fabric that it's made out of, it's almost like a polyurethane, but almost, I don't know if you want to call it real feeling, but they are so soft, it's crazy. Now, this band is just as soft. They also have their logo up there, guys, if you guys need to see it. But you have a little bit of lighting, of course, on the sides. Just a nice headset. We're going to shut the power back off on these. And it powered off, just that simple, that easy. Now, I do have the Ixa headset stand for it. I use this headset for the back PC in the back area. I'm telling you guys, Ixa has some very, very phenomenal products. Now, we're going to be moving over to the Ixa gaming mouse. And we're going to show you guys this video, of course. And this is the Ixa EM600 gaming mouse. Today we're taking a quick look at the Ixa EM600. Now this is a gaming mouse with a sniper button, they claim. Now, this is DPI from 500 to 1200, which is very decent. It is a soft braided cable, which is nice to have that option. It also is 9 programmable buttons, so you can change what the buttons do with the software. So yes, they do have a software that you can download and use. Now, another thing is it is ergonomical and it is very lightweight. So let's pop it open and give you guys your first look. As you guys can see, the box does show it in black on the back and black on the front. So they have a double side so you can see what it looks like. Now, I'm going to fight this tape slightly, just trying to get
I will tell you guys, all the
Exa
Exa products are very fairly
I'm gonna
priced
give up and grab.
very well. If you guys are looking for a
Because
product that
that's
compares
easier
with some of the better ones, these are
fighting
actually
it, right?
very well done
We're going to
products.
pop this open and give you guys your look at this mouse. Now, I have used quite a bit of Exa products, and I'm actually shocked when I feel something, and I'm going to actually show you guys this. First, you guys have the user manual if you need the user manual. But what is shocking me is they actually wrapped it in felt. So they want to protect it.
wasn't
which is
expecting
nice
that.
that they did that. Up here is where you'll find your cord.
I've had
and you
several
won't have to
other
pop that
mouses
open.
that
We will
wrapped.
actually
I have a lot of
slide it
Exa
up
products
right
and I
here.
still
So,
have them.
nice thick braided cable. I'm actually surprised at the braiding on this compared to other gaming mice. And it does have the elastic zip tie if you need it, so you can actually keep it all nice and snug. Now, the cool thing is here is your gaming mouse. It is legitimately looks all black, right? Now, on the bottom is your programmable RGB button for the 12 modes. On the front, you have your DPI up and down. You have your scroll wheel, left and right click. Then you have your back and forward and your sniper button. Now, the sniper button is really cool. So let's say you want to double tap a snipe shot or a certain code. You hit that with your little thumb. I mean, literally, watch this. Oops, my bad. Like, literally, you could, that feels great. And it's actually right there. Now, I'm going to plug this in and kind of give you guys a look at the RGB. And hopefully it looks, bright enough for you guys. As you guys can see, nice coloration on the top, on the back. Right there is your coloration. It looks like a rainbow right now, right? Let's change it on and off. Different mode. So it's like a pulse mode.
Now you do have multiple
that-
modes, guys, for this mouse, so you can change the coloration to where you like. Now the rainbow effect is great, but you can do solid colors. The sniper button is actually very well placed on this mouse. The mouse is just light enough that it slides very well, and you can actually get on target very quick like with this mouse. The EM600 is a great mouse from Exa, guys. I really do recommend this mouse. If you have any products about any of the Exa products that we have shown, please ask. I will answer. I have all of these still on hand. Now we're going to be moving over to the Eufy security cam setup, guys. I actually own this also. Let's play that little video for you right now.
James here, and today I'm going to walk you through how to install the app and connect your cameras to the Eufy Cam 2C home security system setup. As you guys see, I have the little paper here. You guys can see this. That's just the box covering, right? I have one of the cameras here, and that's on purpose. And then we have the phone. First, you open up the Play Store if you're using Android. Pop over to apps. Type in Eufy Security, the first one right here by Anchor. Install it, and then we will open it. And since I already have it installed, we will just open it just like that, right? Now, do you want to add on to Form Factor? I will add that on off camera.
Add the
As you guys see, I do have one
guys.
device and the home base already
I
connected.
need caffeine, just
You
plain and simple. Like
We're
us
just
and
gonna
Mountain Dew.
ignore all that really
I'm back
quick.
without Mountain Dew.
Not sure
Hey,
why
Shepard,
that
man.
popped
How you doing,
up.
buddy?
So,
Thanks
if
for
you
the
want to
work, buddy.
add a new device, right, you click
And-
plus.
oh, right on.
Homebase 2 is the one you're going to want for this system. You click Homebase 2, add new home, then it's going to tell you how to walk through, name it, and all of that stuff, and pairing it up, which is very simple. So you just go like this, and then we go click, and it'll say connect your Homebase to your lane's router, then go next, find your Wi-Fi signal, and connect, and it'll pair. Since we've already did that, we don't need to do that, but we do have
need
the
to pair
camera on.
another.
So how do you add the camera? Well, first you go down, you find the Eufy Cam 2 Pro
Nope,
That's
2C,
not the one
2C
we want.
Pro.
We want the Eufy Cam 2C,
Oh, yeah.
2C Pro. You click this, now it says keep camera and home base within 1 meter.
I keep
I'm definitely
yawning, it's
within 1
bad.
meter, so we're
I've
going to
gone
click
to the yawn
next.
stage.
Now it's going to say connect the sync button. Well, the sync button is right here on top of the camera. I'm going to click that. You're going to see it beeps and turns
Quiet
red.
day around here.
Now, the home base is actually going to detect it itself once I click that. Now, you'll hear back there, adding device, discovering camera. Let's point the camera at something a little let's point it at the door over here. Just like that. We're pointed at the door. Hopefully the door will see it. Now, we're going to click and detect what we want it to say. I'm going to say living room for now. Since this is in the living room, that's what we're going to name it for now. The camera is initializing. Now we are added successfully. Now they'll ask you, do you want optimal battery life at 20-second clips or optimal surveillance at 60-second clips? I think I'm going to go with 20-second clips for now. Now it says fully charged camera.
We'll talk about that, guys. The 20-second clips is optimal, so you'll get the whole 180-day battery life out of these cameras. Now, I will also tell you that if you watch the live stream of your video camera quite a lot, it will actually burn through those batteries also. So just use them when you really need. I have it set up so it actually just works while I'm gone.
You know, we're going to go connect. We are now connected.
Like,
we have 2 cameras, the front door. We have the living room. Let's open the front door. We are now in the front door. If I hit mute, you don't hear the echo, but you can hear everything going on. It does have a microphone. If I hold speak, you know, it needs the request permission. So we will say, while using this app, hey, get out of my house. Hey, get out of my house. And you guys should hear it in the background. So that works. We can clip it or we can start recording. We are now recording a clip of what we want. Or if we want to save, let's clip that, save a screenshot of the picture. We can do that also. Then we have like nighttime. Let's go over to night vision. You can turn on black and white night vision, spotlight night vision, or turn off. We're going to leave it as is. We can hit the alarm. Do we want the alarm or home base? We do not want the alarm whatsoever right now. Then we have settings, right? It tells you front door motion detection is on, spotlight is on, power management, video settings.
It really
so
is
we
a
have
really
watermark.
great setup.
We can add a watermark. If we want a watermark, timestamp, and logo. We want just the timestamp.
Me right now.
We don't need the logo too. Just the timestamp will be just fine. We'll back out. Audio and settings. So we can turn medium speaker or high. Audio recording, microphone.
Now we'll pop over and I'll actually show you guys this. Hey, Abby. This camera setup is just phenomenally done, and their app is great, guys. The Eufy app can control all of the stuff that you really need. Now, we're going to actually turn on... Let's turn on the camera behind me. Spot back. Let's play this. It's going to prepare to play and load because I... There we go. If you guys want to know what it looks like live, it is that crystal clear. That security camera setup is just phenomenal. Now, if it is night, you can literally turn on the flashlight, like I said. Turn on the flashlight, it'll light up. You can actually hit like the scene to do black and whites if you just want black and whites. But I think if you guys truly want a good little scene, guys, use the light up version. Let the light up version pick up that person at night if they enter your home. The Eufy Security Cam 2C is a great product, guys. Now, remember, we are doing several giveaways today, and I will post all those, or not today. We are doing several giveaways. Today, we are giving away wrist brace, so if you want to enter the wrist brace, make sure to enter that. We're giving away 2 of those. So, any questions, guys? We are going to be moving over to a nice little product. This is from Find King. This is their that is not proper. Let's find this magnetic knife strip, guys. Yeah, it really is a clear setup. It's just phenomenal. Now, I will suggest, though, if you mount them, guys, make sure to mount them at least at 10 feet or higher. That way, most people can't just randomly tear them down. If you're not worried about it, since they are wireless, guys, you will have the picture of them tearing it down anyways, and, you know, you have them on camera. Fine King, guys. I actually have a couple Fine King products in this place that I love. One is the magnetic knife strip, and we're going to show you guys this. I have all of my knives hanging off this. We're just going to show you guys a little video of the product and how it works. And I will tell you guys, I did use the 3M adhesive, and it is still sticking and stuck to my wall to this day.
Strip or kitchen utensil strip. Now, this doesn't include any knives or utensils, so remember that, guys. This is a
no knives or
16-inch
utensils, guys.
wood magnetic strip that you can connect to your wall by either screws or 3M adhesive tape. Now, like I said, this is a wood product, so it is wood with the magnetic strip inside it. Now, the strip is extremely strong, so just remember it is strong enough that the knife will come out of your hand and stick to this. So wherever you put this, just remember.
Hey, let's talk about that. I have already had one mishap with this magnetic knife set or magnetic knife holder, and that is because I have several blades on it that when I go to put some of my bigger ones on it, that it will actually snap it out of my hand, and sometimes it'll snap my hand into the knife next to it. So just be cautious. I mean, the magnetic strip is actually quite powerful and works very, very well.
Track to it.
I love the coloration.
Type of knife, but just make sure when you do it, you have enough room to slide down your knife and pop it away. On the back, they actually have the drill template.
Allergies, guys.
This is pretty cool. The template is made.
It really is a good product. I actually have it up on the wall.
You know, making any.
And I love you don't have to drill nothing.
I think
you can, but you don't have to.
Cool. Now, like I said, wood. To do this, you're gonna, if you use a 3M adhesive, make sure you dry the wall. Clean the wall, dry it, and then stick the 3M adhesive to the back of this. Then pull the double stick.
Let's just get forward to it. Show the product.
Stuff falling. So, if you don't want to use the 3M adhesive, guys,
they do come with the plugs and the screws.
You'll have to screw the wall and then plug it in. We have the product. Now, I just almost did a big no-no by setting it near my computer. Here is the product
magnets,
itself, guys.
computers, you know.
Now, this is very, very gorgeous. Now,
let's talk about this.
Magnet.
I also do a no-no coming up. I put a metal knife to this to actually pull the plastic off.
Maybe a veneer over it. I'm not really sure. Let's grab a knife. You guys hear that?
Nope, you didn't hear it.
No
software's blocking it.
Do that again. And I'm not trying to. That's just what it does. Now, just remember, guys, it's wood. It may scratch. You have sharp.
And it has not scratched. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was really worried about it scratching.
Plastic wrap. How do you get the plastic off? Well, we either sit here and fight it, or try to take a knife and pop it without scraping it.
Be careful doing that.
Let's grab this.
It's a magnet.
Pull that off. Throw the plastic aside. I'm going to leave the knife on the table.
Now, they do come in a bigger size and smaller size, so if this is too big or too small, they have other options.
I love the wood grain, and I love the laser-etched logo. Now, if you guys see that,
now we're going to hop forward, guys, to where we actually start putting this in place. It's around here somewhere. Where's it at? Right here.
Okay, now that you guys see I have it stuck to the wall right here, this is the only place I really could put it in my kitchen. Near
the
light
only
switch,
place.
Near my wife's sign, near my wife's star. If you guys have really nice chef knives that you just don't want to keep in sheaths all the time, and you want to have access to it, the Fit
guys, hear that snap?
Well, as you guys can
That's
see,
what it takes it out of your hand.
You know, it grips well. Now, the best part about this is it's going to not fall far where I have it. I have many of nice knives. I have my Patton, my Karuku, which is very nice. And then I have
my
Hidamas. You could definitely fit a few more knives in here,
Hey,
but
how many knives do I really have over?
just remember, sharp knives will only stick certain ways. Just make sure
I
they're
have
stuck.
7 knives on that knife
make
set
sure.
block. So guys, you can fit 7 large style knives. I actually have 7 on there right now. I'm going to say 6 is optimal. 7's kind of pushing it, but it can fit them. If you're using bigger and smaller, it actually will fit those quite well either also. Now, another cool product is actually this Fine King Walnut chopping board, guys. This thing is a beast of a chopping board. I love this chopping board.
James here with a quick showcase of the Fine King walnut chopping board, guys. That's right, walnut chopping board with meat drip tray.
Gorgeous chopping board.
Or if you guys really need, flip it over. Use the flat side for a flat cutting surface. We're going to use the side with the drip tray. We're just going to use this real quick. It's nice. If you guys have a problem with it slipping, wet a paper towel, throw the paper towel underneath it, set it down, and it won't slide.
It really is a good
Just
tip,
make
guys.
sure it's
Paper
damp,
towel.
it's not completely soaked, guys. Just remember, very easy, very simple. So, cutting board. Should be easy to use, right? Just play simple, you know, we're just showing you guys it in use. Now just remember, guys, we're just trying to take off the edge right here. If I was really
I don't know
paying
why.
attention, we could do this a lot better.
Oh, this fool.
What we're using, super sharp knife. Now remember, you are using a knife, so you will scar up your board.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen. You'll see the
Chop
little
board.
edges, right? So nice, easy board, simple.
Guys, it is a gorgeous board. Now, if you want to bring it back to life, just to use a little mineral oil to actually bring it back to life, it'll actually bring all the coloration in. It'll fill in some of those little scarations of it, or just don't worry about it at all. But I'm telling you guys, kind of. Some days I have good knife skills. Other days, it's out the window and I'm in a hurry. But it's a gorgeous board, guys. I'm telling you, this board is just gorgeous. It is a phenomenal board.
You know, very elegant,
See,
lovely.
there goes my
board.
bad knife
Works
skills.
well. It's not really, I don't see no issues with the blade, no edging, so it's actually doing what it's supposed to. As you guys can see, it's making.
Now, that's some of the other things to watch out when you're buying a board. If you have a higher end knives, you may want a different style of board. But I have noticed that this board doesn't dull any of my knives like I would thought it would. Of course, I keep a steel around to keep them sharpened. But the Fine King chopping board, guys, it's a great chopping board. Now we're going to be talking about some Maiuli products, guys. We have some Maiuli products coming up, and these are actually some very nice products. First is the Maiuli outdoor pillow set. Now we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys this indoor or outdoor pillow inserts. Now these are the 18 by 18s, and we're going to show you that right here.
James here with a quick unboxing
Hopefully it's
showcase of a new product, guys. This is from Maiuli.
And
This
we're
is
gonna
an
grab
18 by 18 pillow insert. This is for like pillowcases, guys. This is pretty cool if you guys like decorating your couches or
And
changing out the pillows or
decorating.
adding stuff
just
into
gonna
the ones
hide,
you already
guys.
have. This is a good option. Now, as you guys can see, it is vacuum sealed. This is a single piece kit. You can get a dual piece kit, guys. So if that's what you want, make sure to get it.
Maiuli,
Grab a knife.
they do have
Be
larger
careful with the
sizes
knife,
and smaller sizes.
you are
If
gonna
need
have to
24
open
by
this, right?
24, they have 24 by
Now
24.
that
If
is
you need 60
my
by
only
60,
problem with
they have
this.
60 by
is
60.
I
If you
literally
need
have
12
to
by
open
12,
this,
They do have 12 by
which is
12.
very well taped, and I don't want to cut the pillow itself. So we're gonna do it that way. Get it open and tear it. So here it is, your pillow insert. Now fluff it up, right? Always fluff it up to premium size. Now, the one thing I will suggest is, guys, let it sit for 24 hours so it gets the full fluff before you start using it, because it will squish back
I
down.
use
Now,
it with
if
regular
this isn't
pillows.
thick enough, always add a second one, right? But it should be great. Now, you just stuff it inside a pillowcase. If you guys have a pillowcase like this, just stuff it in there,
like
and
this
you're good
one.
to go. So, That is the 18
that
by
is
18
the
inch
waterproof
pillow
one,
insert
guys.
by Mayuli.
Insert. Now we're going to be moving over to the 2-pack of Mayuli set, guys. This is an actual covers. And now these covers are kind of like this one right here. They're a polyester blend, but this is almost like a crushed velvet style. They do come in 18 by 18, 20 by 20, 12 by 20, I believe 12 by 12, 16 by 16, 22 by 22, and 24 by 24, and a 26 by 26, depending on the color. Mayuli has some very great covers and pillow inserts. Now we're going to show you the velvet one, which is the one I have right here. The velvet one is just gorgeous. Again, comes in all of those sizes, but has a very, very phenomenal gold sheen that matches my shirt, and I can hide from everybody that's trying to find me. I mean, it really does match my shirt very well. If you guys have any questions about the Mayuli products, please ask. Now, the last Mayuli product that we're going to talk about is the Mayuli throw pillow inserts, and this is the striped version. I actually have that version in here, guys. This is a gorgeous set. I have all of these, and we're going to kind of show you guys the video for this last set here. This is the velvet
James
set.
here with a quick unboxing showcase of a new product, guys. This is from Mayuli.
I love
This
them.
is the throw pillow insert, guys. This is 18 by 18
Why
inch.
is
This
that
is
comfy?
hyperallergenic. This is soft, firm, and breathable, guys. Right?
18
So,
by 18 to go with the
It is
cover.
vacuum
Oh.
sealed, so you will have to open it.
These are
Just be
actually
careful
well done.
opening it
They
that
do
you don't
have
cut
them in here.
the actual pillow itself.
Well priced. I mean, $12.49.
with your knife. As you guys
Crazy
see,
price.
the outer tells you guys to fluff
And they're
it,
comfy.
let it sit, make sure
Now, I
you're good
didn't-
to go. We're gonna pull the insert.
I will talk about this. I do not know how I won the war on this color of staying in the living room. My wife gave in and actually, yes, you do get 2 of those in a set. Oh yeah, you get 2 of them in this set. There are 2. Now they do come in 18 by 18, 20 by 20, 16 by 16, and 12 by 12. So you do get them. I believe this is a 2-pack. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-pack. Okay. The video
Put it
tells
out,
us.
throw it aside. You guys can see that's the 18 by 18 inch. Instantly, I hear the air just go into it. Now, this is the striped version, and as you guys see, it is wrapped again for creamable effect. Man, that's crazy how well this is wrapped. It's like wrapped 3 times. So
Now you could use the outdoor
Go
set
grab
that I
the
just
insert.
showed you also.
now this is a striped version of the
and
pillow
those are
insert,
like
18 by 18.
$9 a piece.
Fluff it up, right?
They all work well.
Make sure it's nice and fluffed.
And
Now,
the
the
same
one
thing,
thing
guys, they all are nice. They all hold their shape. As you can see, they're on my couch. I actually crush those all the time when I curl up on the couch to sleep at night. When I'm up late working, I will literally just roll over to the couch. I use those as a regular pillow. They are comfy. They feel well. The covers, guys, the velvet covers or the other covers are all like really easy on the skin, which is just really nice. Now, if you have any questions about the Mayuli products, please ask. I will answer. Of course, now we're going to be moving on to a Fit King foot massager with a remote. Now, this is kind of like some of the other massagers that we've shown. I'll actually show you guys this right here. Now, we're not really going to show you the whole unboxing. You get the product itself. You get several heat levels. You get several intensities. You get the several modes. Plus, you get a remote control that can control it all and a timer. Now, just like the others, this has a washable insert. Oh, is it? That's a single set? That's weird. Well, I mean, that's what I said. The $8 set, you can actually, it's a lot better price, but even at like $8 a pillow, it's actually a good price. But I thought there was some of the Mayulis come in a double pack, so you check them. There are so many options for Mayuli. It's really cool. Go to their Mayuli store and check all of the inserts or their pillowcases, and some of them are double sets. So guys, you get this product, and it does have the washable inserts because who wants to stick their foot in after somebody else? that's been using sweating in it. Now, this will fit a person up to a size 11 shoe. If you have bigger than that, the back of your foot's going to stick out like mine is, unfortunately. Now, I wear a 12 and a half and a 13, just like I said before, but works well.
James here with
Just show you guys in action.
really good, guys, right? Let's hit the intensity level.
Yeah. I believe you brought,
Low,
did you win
now
some of
we're
the
at
covers from
medium.
here? I know I gave some covers away too. I shipped some out.
Let's do a high intensity.
I believe it was in the grab bag.
Change mode.
Mystery box.
Oh, changing mode changes the whole way it pressurizes.
I still have like,
Now
I
it's
think
like
6
airing
sets
up.
of them.
So it's like putting air on my feet. Right? Now that we're aired up. Now it deflates. Now we put it on high. We're going to hit the heat. We're going to turn the heat on, right?
The heat's where it's
We
at,
now have
guys.
the
I'm
heat on,
telling
which is
you.
pretty cool.
High
This
heat,
remote
high
works
pressure,
well,
high
guys, so
intensity.
I don't know if you
I
guys
love
can see
it.
this. The remote is working. It works great. Now, I'm just going to say
so
that
if
my
you
feet
like
are
me, you don't
actually
have to bend
larger
down
than
and
what
do
it
it.
says, so the airbag is actually a little too much. So we're going to drop the air.
It's the size issue.
This would be perfect for somebody with a little bit smaller feet, guys. So just remember the foot size. You need about 11.5 for men's, 13 for women's. So just try to stick in there. As you guys see, my back of my feet are out. So it's not a big deal. The heat feels great. It's got the perfect type of heat, but I guarantee if you took the socks off, it would be a lot better.
Now, it still massages the foot well. It just misses the very back end of your heel, which is, to some may be an issue, but just remember 11.5 is their size limit for men, 13 for women. If you're bigger than that, it will still work, but, just has that limitation. Any questions, guys? Now, I will mention we are giving away 2 wrist braces coming up very shortly. We have like 3 items left. We're going to get at the end. We're going to give away 2 of those wrist braces to somebody that's in chat today. So hopefully you guys are entered. I will post those links right here for everybody. So make sure to enter that, of course. Now, we were going to talk about this. The Flybird weight bench, foldable weight bench, guys. This thing will hold up to 1,000 pounds of weight and is just phenomenal. I love that you can break it down and put it away and everything. I'm going to show you guys the whole
James
video.
here.
You guys can watch it
Today
and have
with a
fun
quick
with this one.
unboxing and
This
showcase
is
of a
full
new
stance
product.
on.
This is from Flybird. This is their flat weight bench. This is a toolless weight bench, guys. You need no tools to put this together. This weight bench can hold up to 1,000 pounds weight. It is approximately 45 to 46 inches long. As you guys can see, it is rather long right here, right? It is going to be about almost maybe 8 to 9 inches wide, 13 inches tall height, but we'll get more into that in a second. Now, what do I mean by toolless? You need no tools to put it together. It's all put together. All you do is it's got foldable
Now,
legs.
you
that,
will need
clip it
either a pair of scissors or a knife to cut some zip ties. So you will need that.
into place, and I'll show you guys all that. But first, let's pop this open real quick. If you guys know, you guys see the Christmas tree behind me. I know there's no light right behind me, but I apologize for that. Working with what I got. The product itself.
What I got in a lot.
It's
What?
just in a big box, right?
Sip some water.
So what do we do? How do we get it out? Pick it up, tip it over. Hopefully, it doesn't make too much of a mess. And hopefully I don't drop and break it, right? So, big box. No instructions right there, right? Don't need them. Here's the bench. Here's your instructions. Manual and the pieces you guys will need. And I'll show you guys this in a second. So the device itself, wrapped up in plastic. Very cool, very simple. Now this is a faux leather, so it's not real
I
leather,
love
guys.
the
Just
look
remember
of
that.
this bench. I love
You
the
are not getting
logo.
real leather.
Their little bird logo or airplane is
So,
bird
what do you
logo
get?
is
There
just
you go.
cool looking.
Let's see if I can hold this up. Show this guys to you. Nice logo. Design. Very easy. Very
Nice
cool.
thick
Simple to
padding on
wash
the
off.
board.
Couple zip ties holding it in with pins. You guys see the pins right there.
Pins come out. Guys, it
Zip ties
unfolds,
come
it
out,
places
right?
together. It's just a great set.
Pull it out. Cut it.
Should have kept it. Should have kept this.
Lucky I had a knife near me to do this.
Yeah, something
So
like
to make it come out, pull the
that.
pin right here all the way out,
Unscrew
guys.
the side
You guys see
screw.
this? There's a pin, comes out. Oh, but what do? You gotta unscrew it. So we unscrew it.
Now, you may not want to do this every day, but
Make
it
sure we
is a
unscrew
good
it the
option
right
to actually be
direction
able
that we
to do
want.
this and put it away. Especially live in an apartment or a smaller place.
Then screw it back in. Hopefully you guys can see this right here. Put your pin back through into the other hole. If I can try to do this without looking. There we go. There's another pin. So, same procedure down there, but you have another screw right here. These
Now, the
little wing
screw
nut
makes
screws-
it more sturdy, guys, so you actually can use it a lot better. Now we have this all together. You guys can see, I'm going to stand
Pick
on
it up,
this.
set it down. There's your weight bench. I am a big guy. We're gonna stand on this. You guys see, it is holding my weight. No
It
issues.
will hold 1,000 pounds, so it'll hold my
Very
weight
stable.
plus some more weight.
Now I'm gonna bring the camera and I'm gonna flip it around for you guys. Bring it a little more stable down here. Bring you in a little closer.
That is the Flybird weight bench, guys. It is a nice foldable weight bench. It can be put away to pretty much anywhere and used in small areas, if that is something you are into. Now, we're going to talk about a drone that I really love. This is the Holystone HS360. I believe this is the 360. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right model number. Yes, the HS360 first-person foldable drone. This thing has all of the tricks and stuff. This has your app for your phone where you can actually control it through the app or the controller. This has GPS. This has Follow Me. This has Pinpoint Flight. This has all of that, including one-touch takeoff, one-touch landing, return to home functions, and all of the good sensors. Now, we're going to show you the video so I can bore you some more. But I'm telling you, this 2-axis.
James here with a quick
Is it
unboxing and
bad boy
showcase of a
drone?
new product. Did you guys can see this is the
Look at that,
Holystone
look at that.
HS360
5
brushless
gigahertz
foldable
Wi-Fi.
drone with GPS. This is their new drone, guys. This is for ages 16 and up. This does have a 2-axis
I'm telling you, a 12-year-old could probably
stabilization
fly this,
gimbal,
guys.
plus it has
Don't worry about
GPS return home.
They do say
And
16
it also
older,
works in
but
5 gigahertz Wi-Fi transmission. Now, guys, this will record in 1440p or 2560 by 1440p on the card on
2K resolution at 1440,
or
guys.
if you're using
Nice
your phone, it'll
view
record up to
picture.
4K at 3840 by 2160p, guys, and save you there. This has a 118 degrees field of view angle with an 80-degree adjustable camera. We'll show you guys that in a second. Now remember, guys, this works in required 5 gigahertz dual lane or 5 gigahertz first-person view transmission.
Now, this one
delivery
uses
system.
the HS
This
Fly.
also has auto
So
follow
remember
me,
that
auto
HS
takeoff
Fly
and
app,
land,
guys.
and auto
HS
return
Fly
home,
app
which is very
for this
cool.
drone.
For a lot of drones, you may need that if you've ever had problems with just flying little ones and have them flying away.
Does come with the hard shell. Does
So
come
inside
with
here,
2
guys,
sets of blades.
As you guys can see,
So
we'll
if
take
you
the
need
box
2
off.
sets of
You
propellers, it
have
does
the
come
kit.
with those.
We will turn it around. As you
Comes
can
with
see, it
2
says Waystone
batteries
right here.
of
Nice little
46
handle
minutes
carry.
of flight
This
time,
is
about
everything
23
you
minutes
need
per
for the
battery.
drone. Now we're gonna pop this open and show you guys this. Now you have about 43 minutes of flight time between the 2 batteries, which is very cool. Inside here you have a couple things. You have the padding, which shows you the controller, one of the batteries, and the drone. Now over here is where you'll find the user manual, right? Just a standard user manual telling you how to
Yeah, standard.
do everything. If you open it up, guys, shows you what's in it: the spare propellers, USB charging cable, screwdriver, drone
Comes with
battery,
2 USB-C
transmitter,
cables to charge the
drone,
batteries.
and instructions for use. Now, what they don't tell you is in here for these, it comes with extra screws. Now, over here, it shows you the transmitter or the controller, left joystick, right joystick, power on, short press, power off, long press, gyro calibration. That is a must. Make sure you calibrate everything right. And then compass
Hey, Nate.
calibration.
How you doing, buddy?
It also
You're coming in
one
at
key
the end.
takeoff and landing and emergency
Slacker.
stop. You have your right joystick, return to home button, and you have
you just want to get
mode.
going, don't you?
Tilt trigger, guys, right? You have a tilt trigger to tilt it up and down.
Oh,
You'll have your photo or video and your speed switch.
You got hours,
And
man.
it shows you how to
Hours.
take it apart and everything else. Then it comes in here and it starts showing you how the LED screen works.
Or you could
On
just
the
roll right on
controller,
in.
shows you the signal strength, battery level, GPS mode, and distance and all that. And then tells you how to use the joystick. We're not going to go through all that, but I just wanted to give you a little short clip of that. So inside here,
Short clip, I say.
I put this in
I
a
go through a
Ziploc bag,
full
guys, 'cause
detail,
when
and I
I
say call it
redid the
short.
video, we had a corruption, so we had to redo this. But inside here, you have your USB to USB-C cable. This is for charging your drone, right, guys? So you'll need to charge your drone
The
or your batteries. And the battery, you just pop it up, right?
Right on the
And
top,
right here
man.
on each battery is a USB-C plug. You just plug it in, then plug it into your wall plug and charge it, and make sure you charge these properly. That is a must. So you have this battery plus the one in the drone, and we'll show you guys that in a second. We'll also show you guys how to unfold the drone. But we're going to get to all that in a quick minute. We're going to set all that back aside. Now back into this, like I said,
You have the
over here,
screws,
you'll
you have the propellers, guys. We're going to pop forward. We're going to show you guys the drone.
itself. We're going to actually put the battery in because we're going to show you
Folding
guys
it
it's
up
powered up in a
and
second.
all that good stuff. I
But
should have
first you
grabbed
have the
this,
camera.
showed you guys first.
This camera is a 2-axis gimbal, so it'll move.
I did not
this
realize
way,
that was
this
using
way
the old
or
camera
up
with
and
this.
down. Just be careful. This is where you're going to get your 80
Footage.
degrees of angle, and then your
This guy sucks. He should be
118
fired.
degrees of angle. The drone itself is very nice and compact and small. You will need to fold out one leg, right? The top leg, bottom leg, top leg, bottom leg, and there you have your drone. Very simple, very easy. Now each one is
Now, we will talk about this, guys. If you want to fly this, make sure to turn the GPS off to start the propellers. You will have to turn them off, especially if you're indoors. It will make you shut it off to start these propellers. I've went through this. I thought these drones were not working properly, but it was me. I didn't work properly. Now, guys, we are on a last product. If you guys need a drone, Holy Stone makes some great drones. I believe Nate has like 2 or 3 of these also. He can contest to the quality of these drones. These drones have a good battery life. They fly well, and they have a great controller. The app is very friendly to use. Plus, inside these apps, they will actually teach you how to fly and use the drone inside the apps. So if you don't want to read the thick manuals, the app will actually do all that also. So great little product, nice little drone. Now, guys, we are on the last product of the day. This is the fetal wrist brace, guys. This is a carpal tunnel brace. We're actually giving 2 of these away in a few minutes, so make sure you are entered. If you're not here, you can't win, guys. Just saying. Now, Mrs. Dragon Blogger, I believe, did this video for us, so we're going to show you guys this. Of course.
Dragon Bloggers here. Today we are looking at this wrist brace.
Okay, so
Now,
that's the cool thing about this drone is it's got a lot of safeties built into that drone. So, you know, they work very well. If you guys need the links, I'll post all these links right here. The first one is actually for these braces, so make sure to enter. The drone has a lot of safety capabilities. It will actually auto-detect certain objects. It will auto-detect battery drainage. It will fly back to you. It will auto-land. If you crash it, it's going to be if you're flying it manual. Now, I've actually had drones fly away from me. Unfortunately, I've actually crashed a couple. It's all part of the learning experience. So the good thing is you can actually get a really cheap drone to practice on. But even at $239, it's not a bad price for a drone.
This can be beneficial if you have a sports injury or if you
Allergies,
have
man. I'm
arthritis,
telling you,
carpal
these
tunnel,
allergies
or
are
any
stomping me.
Conditions that you would need to brace your hand and or wrist.
Flowers in my house.
Now this is meant for your left, and this size is
Oh, and they
small
are
size
left
medium.
and right, guys. So you gotta know which
This
one.
is suitable for nighttime support as well as daytime support. Make sure you always read the directions very carefully.
Oh,
And now my mom's going to show you how to put this on. Now she suffers with arthritis and carpal tunnel in both hands and wrists. These are easy to use.
If you win, I'm sure you'll get to tell
and
them
made
what
of
size
great
you
quality
size and
textiles.
hand you need it for.
These braces
Just
are
make sure to
very
enter.
beneficial for those that do suffer from these conditions. You simply want to pull these straps tight enough that you're immobile, but not tight enough that it causes circulation issues. So take care when you're adjusting the straps. This provides complete control because of these 3 support straps.
I actually have carpal tunnel
As you can
arthritis
see,
in
it
one
fits
hand from
perfectly.
gaming so
It's
much
not
and typing
uncomfortable in any
all the
way.
reviews that we used to
So
do.
if you're looking for
So
a
I
really
understand
stable
completely,
brace,
guys. There's certain days
check
I
out this
cannot pick up a controller or a mouse and keyboard for the life of me if I've been at it for hours. So like if I game at long periods, I have the same problem. I'm right there with you guys. I have one from a doctor and not an on-store one. So guys, as everybody entered, if you guys are entered, we're gonna give 2 of these away right now. So hopefully you guys are entered. Hopefully you guys are entered properly, and then we will be doing that. I'm gonna pull this over and I'm gonna pop that in. I'm going to check the little giveaway market. It looks like 81 actions, 14 people are entered. Not a lot. The one on my left. Yeah, it's just my one hand, unfortunately, for me. Let's see here. I'm checking everybody's entries, guys. You have like a minute left to enter. Make sure everybody's golden. Yes, good luck, everybody. All right, looks like everybody is golden. Now, I will tell you guys. This is thanks to Fetal. Fetal, guys, thank you for supplying us with these to be able to give away. Now, like I said, we are giving 2 of these away, so 2 people in chat will be lucky enough to actually win one of these. So I'm going to get ready to draw this right now. That's not what I want. That is not what I want. That is what I want right there. If you guys need a few more minutes to enter, let me know, and then I will wait. Hey, Richard. How you doing? Yes, guys. Thanks to Fetal. Awesome company. I actually have their back brace. Love their back brace also. Is everybody ready? I think you're all ready. All 17 of you. All right, we're going to draw our first winner, guys. Our first winner is... Let's see. Oh, it's taking some time. It's taking some time. Why is it taking so long? Yeah. Well, I rolled, guys, but it's like it's telling me to wait. Oh, this is funny. It's stuck at 40. I don't know. Oh man, it's never done this before. This is pretty funny. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, this is one of them ones. I don't know what's going on here. Wow. So no clue what just happened, guys. It's making sure we have car. It really, I believe it really is. Just gonna be honest. It like just glitched out. That was pretty funny. Serene G, you are our first winner. Serene, you are a winner. Are you here? Did you leave? You still here? I don't know if Serene's here. You gotta be here to win. Let's see if they pop up. Yes. Yeah, it should be you. Yes. Serene G, you are our first winner. Congratulations. We have a winner. We have a winner. Ding, ding, ding. All right, guys, we're going to repick for our second winner right now. Let's see who wins. Allie. Allie, you are our second winner. Allie has won. Congratulations, Allie. So Justin will contact you guys after work or later on today. He will get the details from you, of course, guys. Congratulations, you guys won. That's pretty good. Now, guys, a couple announcements I will announce right now. Coming up in a few hours, Nate will be doing another 4-hour stream, guys. So Nate will be coming on in a few hours with his 4-hour daily stream. Is that a different? I believe it's the same one. Should be the only Serene G, right? They'll be contacted by email, so. Nate will be coming on later, guys. Again, plus I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing daily deal stream, of course, like usual. So I will be back tomorrow. I believe I'm here throughout Nate's stream, help moderating, guys. So I will be around for that. But during that time, I'm going to try and knock some videos out. Oh, Serene. That's a good question. It should have been Serene G. Ooh, so we may need to pick another winner. They did not claim it. So I can go back. Let me go back and look at the winners. I do have that open. It's not showing me. Yeah, it was Serene G with the G. Serene G. So they did not claim it. Aha. Justin. Where's Justin? Uh-oh, yeah, we had an invalid then. Yeah. So, I can't see the winner drawing. I'm having a problem with that. Archive entries. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't see it now, so I did not think about that. I'm trying to find it right now, guys. Tell you in a second once I find it. That's a good question. Bear with me, guys. 1 sec. I'm making sure here. Well, it can only be the one Serena. Because Serena's not in this entries. You're good. You're golden. I did not notice that yet. So you're golden. Justin will email you. I apologize about that. I was going to say, I didn't even see him in here. Yeah, he hasn't been in chat whatsoever, so I read the name wrong. It is my fault. You're the only entry in there. Yeah, you're the only one with that name in there, so you're golden. Yep. All right, guys, I'm out. Sorry about that. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys in a few hours at Nate's stream. And everybody, make sure to make fun of Nate today because I'm sure his hair is funny. I mean, what? No need to be sorry. It's my fault. I need to pay attention better. Talk to you guys later.